And let's get right back into the second half of the class trial.
Well now.
Wasn't expecting to have to do Monokuma's voice, but I should have assumed I had to. Yeah, refilled my... Nice. I honestly need to get more mugs. I only have like one good one for coffee or tea, and then I have to choose which one I want. Anyway. Wow! The trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion! Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything. You know everything?
Yeah?
No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Huh?
Traded? No. No. I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? Sure ain't no fish, but damn sure you smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. My Monokuma's a little off. Ooh, a blackberry herbal tea, that sounds really nice. I actually... Oh.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I'm surprised you haven't vomited yet, Monophane.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
What does that mean?
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
What?
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
That's not true, Kaede.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm gonna check the basement out. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
Possible.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner.
Kyo's right. I don't want to believe it's Shuichi either, but... You gotta go with the facts here.
Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... Oh, that's actually true. The security sensor went off after he came back.
I get it.
Unless he could have triggered that, which is possible, I guess.
The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
That's what Shuichi told us, though.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Yeah. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot at when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras next to each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
How do we know it was on?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time.
Yeah, that's possible.
And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
I'd be tempted to believe you, Kokichi, if we didn't have pictures of Rantaro when he opened the bookcase.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
Now, at this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he is not the culprit. So I gotta do something! From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch one of these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so that they won't be interrupted by the white noise. You can also use the silencer with the A button to shoot the white noise. Now, why would you do that? Because not only does it make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, but you'll also get additional time. What a great deal! Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for your opportunity. Thanks, system. The system is so nice in this game, so polite.
The security sensor was armed, but
This is the right one, right? Yeah.
moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
I think that
The
first
sound
line is
Kaede
our
heard came
key.
from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right. And I should have evidence that proves
The
this without a
security
shadow of a
sensor was
doubt.
armed, but the moving
You're
No,
wrong.
that's wrong!
Precisely.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
Yeah. Kokichi keeps making me doubt myself, but I think he's wrong.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, what now, Kokichi?
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You've been pointing a awful lot of fingers, Kokichi.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
However, Kokichi did get his picture taken by all three cameras.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf,
and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
If the receiver is off, does that mean it doesn't take pictures?
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase.
But we don't have a picture of, yeah, we don't have a picture of Shuichi to prove, well...
Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
But we'd have to know that he went through the back door, not the front. Although I guess if you were gonna do a murder, you'd go through the back.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
That's a little more likely.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Yeah, it could be.
Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit?
Just because he knows about the 30-second intervals.
Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so... Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? I feel like he's not saying anything because his number one suspect right now is us. And he doesn't want to deflect blame to us. If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. Oh? Did you hear that? A lie? Now, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial. But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry. There are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in a debate where you have to lie. This is completely new. You would never lie before. Before you had to refute lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? A little bit. Not gonna lie. Here's how it works. Select the truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. But when you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. This sounds convoluted. Release Y will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. Interesting. Okay, but if you miss your lie bullet, you will take damage. So be careful. Also, I've heard a secret rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. Thank you, Mr. System. Alright, time to figure out how lying works. Seems really weird.
One more time.
Okay.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, A picture with...
What is this about? 910. Blunt force trauma.
was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval time.
And what was this?
Timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
I think there was only one refute point in there. The basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. If I can argue against that, everything should be okay. I have to retake control. I have to tell a lie so that we can get closer to the truth.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
Oh, we're gonna
when
lie
Rantaro moved the bookcase.
because we were told to take the
Picture was
receiver
taken
from
without
him.
the alarm sounding.
That's what it is. That's what we're
Then
gonna
taking
lie.
advantage of the camera's
Okay.
interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
Okay, I think
And
that's
then...
what we're looking for.
He was just...
Is that why he wanted to give us the... Because he did want to give us the receiver before, but... Or was that after he came back? Oh god, I can't even remember now.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also...
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
Okay. I missed the V break, but I got it.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Yeah, Shuichi immediately knew that was a lie.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
Yeah?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
Thanks, Kokichi.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
Oh, Samugi, that's cute.
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Kyo, get your ships out.
Doing anything for the one you love.
Are you floating?
Everyone felt that way before. I most certainly have, at least.
You look like someone that would know Mikan. Do you know Mikan?
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Are you sure you're not the ultimate liar, Kokichi?
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
Thanks, Kokichi.
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now. which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
The detective character is always a little bit, yeah, actually. He did kind of look like Joker. The detective character is usually when they're quiet, they're figuring out the case.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
Yeah.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
Not yet. We still don't...
I still think it is too soon.
Yeah,
to
it's a
determine the
little
culprit.
early.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
Why does your god have a nap time?
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
What?
Split? Did you just say split?
Oh god, Monokuma, what are you going to introduce?
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Your what?
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
I don't like the sound of that.
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi, because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all of our hope is lost. We won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure that we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you will be split into two teams. Then you will argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponent's and put them in the correct order. This sounds very confusing. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword. Okay. And then press Y to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. And when all statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all of your opponents at once. Continuously tap the buttons on display on screen to push your opponents out of claim. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, system. Also, who doesn't want to be the Joker someday? Some days. Oh boy, here we go. Are we doing some Gurren Lagann shit in here? Nah, it was a key, it wasn't a drill. So it can't be. Also, what the hell? Why did we just form a staircase? Oh, okay.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
Okay.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
If our points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument. I'm going to convince everyone that Shuichi is not the culprit.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kaede's lie, isn't it?
The music in this game is always really good. I absolutely love Danganronpa's music. Okay.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually...
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Okay, that should be everyone.
Shuichi and Kaede.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Alright. And now for the final part. Alright. Whew. That was certainly interesting.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
I'm still worried that it could be Shuichi, honestly. I'm very nervous that this is just gonna make him come out.
If Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
Yeah, I don't know who else it could be.
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think.
Yeah,
Right, Shuichi?
I'm hitting a brick wall too.
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while.
Yeah, he's been thinking about something.
It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
Right, I forgot he's afraid of the truth.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Which picture?
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
It's because of the flash.
If you
I've
look
already
at the
talked
picture,
about this.
It looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
The flash. But this, how would this help
So
us?
he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed.
Oh, so we're going back to Gunta then. Right, maybe?
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
Because Kaede's a Butterfingers and accidentally turned the flash on.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera?
It should be obvious from the pictures with the shadows.
And the answer is in this picture.
I see, Shuichi knows. The reason why Rentaro noticed the camera was because... Yep.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the flash, right?
Yeah? The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, just look at the picture.
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have.
Yeah, the lighting is completely
Remember
different.
the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Yeah, the lighting is completely different.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Mm-hmm.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
It wasn't supposed to be on.
A mistake, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It's no mistake. There was an objective here.
Oh, wait a minute.
That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
To take a picture of the mastermind? No. Okay. To lure the mastermind closer?
I get it.
That's the only other reason I could think, but why?
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
What's going on here?
The culprit of this incident is...
Whoops, that's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit X. This is weird if this is how the story was told, because technically, yeah, we saw the open shot put balls. We're the one that set the camera. It feels so weird. Could it really?
No doubt about it.